His Excellency, the second Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, for an address. Karibu sana.
Thank you very much. Please be seated. Our bishops, the House of Clergy, the organizing committee led by Gikonyo, and all the great people from home. God is good. And all the time. Nisalimieni kwa haya. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Bwana yetu asifiwe tena. Kenya, hi. Hi, cousins. Cousins, hi. Hi, bros. Hi, sis. Hi, mashemeji. Hi, Boston. Thank you very much. Our bishops, we are very delighted. And the Kenyan people who are here, we feel very honored that you took time from your very busy schedule and engagements to come and meet us. We are really honored and feel very privileged. We don't take it for granted. We know how busy you are. And the fact that you have taken time to come and have an engagement with us, we feel very honored and very delighted. Since I arrived in the States last week, I started in Seattle, now I'm here. I want to tell you, in my whole life, I've never felt this pampered and spoiled. Watu wananichuka kama mtoto. Ingia hii gari, tunaenda pahali ni 7 minutes, hata sijui ni wapi. Naambiwa tumefika, shuka. Huyu anaitwa fulani. Saa ya kukula imefika. Unataka kulala saa ngapi? Unataka kukula nini? Ndio hii. Unataka kuoga? Unataka maji moto ama baridi? I've never felt so loved. The love and affection you people have shown me and my wife, we feel very indebted, and we feel we are in the right place. Tumeshukuru sana. Yesterday we had a good meeting with some business people. Later on we had a barbecue in Webster kwa jamaa moja anaitwa Muthee. Tukakuta hako na ploti kubwa. Tukamwambia tukatie kidogo hata 100 by 50. And the guy is living well there, and he was saying it's a village, but it's a good place. Today we were in church in St. Stephen, and it was great. Now we are here to engage with Kenyans, and these are Kenyans from all communities. You know, back home, our detractors are accusing me of only talking to my people from the mountain. That is not true. I came here to engage Kenyans, but as I engage Kenyans, I also come from somewhere. So along the way, utapata watu ya nyumbani mukoroge lugha kidogo. But we are here for Kenya. Kenya is a great country. And I want to disagree with, I heard Akina Musalia saying, ati nimekuja hapa kuharibu jina ya Kenya, kusema things are not working. Now, Kenya is a good country. And nobody has any issue with Kenya. We have a problem with bad leadership. And that's what we are discussing. And I think it's dishonest for Musalia to expect me to come to the States to cheat people that things are working when they know they are not working. I don't need to tell you Shah is not working. You already know. See, you are the ones who is taking care of your parents back home. You know it's not working. Is it working? I don't need to come here and cheat you that the cost of living is manageable. I cannot. I will be a very dishonest person. Because you already know that the shopping you used to do for your parents was 10,000 before Ruto became president. Today, you need to spend 30,000 to do the same shopping. True or false? So I want to tell leaders back home, me, I'm a truthful man in Kenya and abroad. And I don't think, I think it's unfair. It's unfair for people back home to expect me to change my character simply because I'm in the United States. I've been truthful in Kenya. I will remain truthful in the US. And when I go back, I will even be more truthful because you will have told me a lot of things. Ni mzuri tuheshimiane na tuheshimu wa Kenya. I think it is lack of respect for the Kenyan people to tell any Kenyan today that things are working. Last week when we were here, fuel prices shot for diesel by 8 shillings and petrol 9 shillings. And it has a ripple effect. The matatu people will have to increase their fare. Those with the factories will have to increase the cost of consumer products. So we cannot come here and pretend so that we look nice, that we love our country, we are so patriotic, we come here and lie to the people. Oh, nyumbani mambo iko mzuri, kila kitu iko sawa sawa. Oh, economic growth 9%, hakuna shida, watoto wote wanafurahi, hata hakuna mtu nauliza hawa, wanacheka tu kwa barabara, hata polisi wakiwapata wanawapatia maua. You want us to come and tell those kind of lies? And with this technological revolution, you people know what is going on at home, even more some people work on our village, isn't it? You know what is going on. So I'm here to have an honest conversation with our Kenyan people, because Kenya is our country, it's our motherland, it's a country that we all love. And much as you are here to look for opportunities, you have a lot of interest back home. Your parents are there, your relatives are there. That's where you are born. And if things go the way you would want, that is where you would like to retire. Isn't it? So you are very serious stakeholders in the welfare of our country. In the 1970s, coffee was #1 foreign exchange earner for our country. In the 80s, coffee was overtaken by tea, and tea became #1 foreign exchange earner for our country. In the 90s, coffee and tea were overtaken by tourism, and the tourism became #1 foreign exchange earner for our country. As we speak today, all those have been overtaken. The highest #1 foreign exchange earner for the Republic of Kenya are remittances from the diaspora. You people here in Boston, United States, in the UK, in Germany, in the Arab world, you are driving the Kenyan economy. For us to pay our public debt, which is in trillions, we depend on the dollars you send home. For us to import things from China, from elsewhere, the foreign currency that we depend on comes from you. For us to pay the ambassador here in Washington and the staff at the Kenyan embassy in Washington, D.C., those dollars come from you. You are a very serious partner of our economic development as a country. Where I come from, we rear some dairy cows. A dairy cow is only useful when it produces milk, and a lot of milk for that matter. For you to get milk from a cow, you must look after it very seriously and very carefully. You must make sure it has enough hay. You must give it dairy meal. You must give it sun. Nowadays, because it's cold, we are giving mattresses for the cows to sleep on so that they don't feel cold. Things are even getting more technical. If you want the cow to give you milk, and a lot of milk, we are now playing country music of Ken Rogers and Don Williams and Crystal Gill to our cows to produce milk. And if you don't take care of the cow, inakata na mazi? The diaspora brigade is a Kenyan dairy cow in matters foreign exchange. There is no way the dollars will flow to Kenya when the diaspora people are unhappy or when they are unsure of what is going on at home. They will even be more reluctant to send any money home if the president orders police to shoot and kill young children. They will not. Because they have children at home. They will not send money back home if that money is being given to Soprano to go bribing people in meetings. These diaspora people want to see construction of roads. They want to see provision of clean water. They want good health for their parents. They want to hear that hospitals have medicine. They want to hear schools, children are being taught and their books. They also want to know what is the safety of their investment back home. These people here are reluctant to send money home after the money has been taxed here in America for it to be taxed again in Kenya. And that is the conversation we want to have with you. Why do I want to have this conversation? Because I'm sure 100% there is going to be a regime change in Kenya. We are going to have a new government, and we want to start preparing our partners in the new administration. Yeah? There is no need for us to wait when we have sent Ruto home, then I start coming to ask you how we can work together. Since we are sure ataenda nyumbani. Yeah? Kwani hapa ni one term? Hapa ni one term? What do you mean? Here in the States? In Boston? It's one term? Let me test nione kama ni kwa term. Aya, Harambe. Wewe Ruto. Wewe Kasongo. Wewe Kaongo. Wewe Zakayo. Wewe mtu ya kutenga. Wewe harabu shamba. Wewe mwizi. Wewe muuaji. Aende asiende? Atembee asitembee? No, nimekubali hapa ni one time. I want us to have a conversation. We want to create an enabling environment back home for you to feel confident to repatriate your profits and invest at home. We want you to come and build houses without paying bribes for your building plans to be approved. We want to have a discussion how you can invest your dollars back home at an interest rate higher than what you are getting here in America. And I want to be very candid. It is foolish, indeed irresponsible, not to engage the diaspora people on how they can bring their dollars back home. The dollars from the diaspora are enough to drive our economy. We can borrow from diaspora, we don't have to borrow from China. We don't have to borrow from the World Bank and IMF. These people in this room and elsewhere across the world have sufficient resources that can drive our economy. But they cannot entrust their money to a corrupt regime. They cannot entrust their money to people who are stealing left, right, and center. And definitely, they also cannot entrust their money to those who kill their children. Because these are also Christians. They are people who are religious. They have some moral fabric that drives them, that you must be a morally upright person for them to entrust their savings with you. So that is the conversation along the way I'll be having for the time I'll be here. And I'll be back again and again, so that by the time we are going to elections, we have an MOU with the diaspora people. I know you have been betrayed. And therefore, you may not be very quick in trusting us. I've been betrayed too. So that makes the two of us. Sindio, the Kenyan people have been betrayed. So now we cannot talk about betrayal because everybody has been betrayed. You know the kind of excitement the Kenyans people had when we elected Ruto as president. He promised many things. He said he'll put money in our pockets. Little did we know he would get into the pockets and remove the little that we have. Through taxation and stealing. So everybody is feeling bad. Everybody is feeling let down. People are almost giving up, but I want to say don't give up. There is a hope for a better tomorrow. The Kenyan people are very resilient and they don't give up. I want us to have a partnership with the diaspora people. I want to see where you people can form yourselves into cooperatives. Pull resources together. Import our coffee from home and market it here and make the profit and pay our farmers better. Our coffee is the best in the world. When you buy coffee here in Starbucks, it's impossible to afford. But the brokers take all the money, they don't pay anything back home. Our tea, our avocado, the prices here are crazy. Yet the farmers at home are crying. If you people organized yourselves, put money together, purchase avocado from home, sell at the same price, keep some profit, and pay your mothers and aunties well, you will have done well for your country and for yourself. I have many ideas, but those ideas, I have to work with them with you and our children, the Gen Zs. These Gen Z fellows, the present and the future of our country. And there is no leader who is going to succeed without working with these children. They are more knowledgeable than all of us. Hawa watoto, hakuna kitu hajui. Wamesumbua Ruto, he is not sleeping. Na alikuwa anajifanya ni mjuaji. Amekanyangwa na hiyo watoto hana pahali ya kupotea. Because they are educated, they have pressure, they have access to internet, they are talking with their peers across the world. And the administration that we want to form, the Gen Zs will be part of that government. I want the Gen Zs on the decision-making table so that they can help us to manage our country. Our party, the DCP, the National Executive Council of about 36 people, 13 of them are Gen Zs, young people. And they are the ones who are driving the party. And I am a beneficiary of their knowledge and advice. I listen to those young people. Sometimes I open my mouth, I'm left gaping with the knowledge and the ideas that they have. And these are the people that we want to partner with. And I want to say very clearly, if God is gracious and gives me the opportunity through the people of Kenya to be president, I'll have a mix of experience and youthfulness in government. Where we pick a cabinet secretary who is experienced, the principal secretary is a 24, 25-year-old girl or boy. They work together. So that the elderly experienced can guide the young people and slow them down. And then the young can bring energy and vibrance and fresh ideas. A mixture of the two will liberate our country and make it a world-class economy. That is my wish. That is my dream. It is doable, and already those young people, by listening to them, we are getting to places. And that is why we cannot allow William Ruto to kill them, because we need them. We cannot allow him. So saa ingine mkiona mimi nakuwa mkali kwake, mnielewe. Sina ubaya, ni hiyo watoto. You know, as Deputy President, When he made a decision that those young children should be killed, I said no. And when he ordered for them to be shot, I called a press conference in Mombasa when I was in office, and I told him off. Do you remember? Yes. And that's where my problems with him started. And he said he cannot work with me because I am disobedient and have admonished him in public. And I said, I would rather lose my job than be part and parcel of a government that kills young children. And let me tell you, today we don't have the job, but I have peace of mind. I sleep well. Hata jana nilichelewa na mkutano kwenda huko Webster.